right inside to get out of here. Hopefully, he'll lose a lap.
12 seconds pit stop.
Negative.
For Rusty Wallace. Trouble, turn 4. 2 cars, Bill Elliott and Greg Sachs hard up into the wall at turn 4.
Bobby Hillen was also in that deal. He was spinning round and round when I seen him.
First caution of the day comes out at lap 19. Bill Elliott and Junior Johnson's season remains star-crossed.
Looks like the 11 got into Greg Sachs just a little bit there, and both of them spun.
Bobby Hillen just almost missed that. He split right between the two of them and just got tagged a bit.
Saw Darren Walter and some of the other guys do a good job getting slowed down, not getting involved.
Here's another angle.
You see Bill, well,
up to the left up there, right behind the sign, yeah. Boy, Hillen went right through the middle of it, but he's coming on around.
Who's that? Bobby Labonte, the blue car.
Yeah.
Looked like he tried to miss the 11, but just got a piece of him. Look at Ernie Irvin go through there.
Let's see that first angle again, see if we can get a better idea how this got started. No,
a little bit different angle.
Well, you could see that Bill was just behind him, and I'm sure Greg thought he was clear and maybe come down on Bill just a little bit there.
Well,
it's hard to really tell when things like that happen.
What's really hard to do is run off in this corner to 170 and have to deal with 6 inches one way or the other. You're asking these drivers a lot to run at these speeds, and they've been telling us all week it's kind of like a major Bristol. You know, Bristol, we talked about how fast they go there. 1 mile Bristol now.
We got Rusty up there in first right now, and Dale he's in the lead, but I tell you, he'd like to put Rusty a lap down. There's a big run.
Jeff Gordon wrecking on the back straightaway.
3 or 4 cars involved. There's Davey Allison, a bunch of guys trying to avoid him. Gant's car going around.
Yeah, Gant was right in it with Jeff Gordon. That wreck started at the exit of turn 2 and didn't finish until about the middle of turn 3. Harry.
Then they come up off the corner. Gant was right up. Oh, me. Gant was on the outside. It looked like he might have got in the wall. It was hard to tell. Coming right down. Boy, look at Kyle Petty.
I can't believe it.
That's about as close as you'll get without hitting somebody. There's Davey Allison coming through.
He's about stopped.
And there's Gant coming back on track. He almost got him again, so I blocked the brakes up.
That cost Davey about 10 spots.
And a set of tires. He'll have to put some tires on. He smoked them pretty hard stopping.
Rusty did make up that lap. He's back in the lead lap again.
Good point.
See how critical that pit situation is. I saw Larry McReynolds and Davey Allison out there with measuring tapes. Measure from one pit down the other. They're trying to calculate if you come in fast or if you leave quick.
Trouble, turn 2. Phil Parsons hard into the wall.
Boy, what about Bodine? Just stopped. Bodine stopped, and then it comes out, cost him.
Here it is.
He's sideways, way back up in the corner. There were 3 abreast of the block. You see 2 up side by side. He smacked it, just like you said, right back across the track. Wham! We're not going to see any easy wrecks today, folks. They're going so fast around this track, it's going to tear some equipment up.
And he couldn't get stopped for the inside wall because you'll see it looked like he tore the front brakes out of it. The car's rolling down there. The front wheels won't lock.
Wow, he hit that outside wall so hard, all 4 wheels come off the ground. That is a lick.
Phil had a good run here yesterday in the 200. Short. As it did with a young Buddy Baker, a 2-time pole winner here. Never captured a 500-miler. Face-to-face discussion on a pit stop with the Bud Moore crew. Nice hat, buddy. I'm glad you changed that one for one that says TNN on it. We went back to green, and quickly again we were yellow. Brett Bodine got his lap back from the race leader, Mark Martin. Oh, Dave Marcus and Kyle Petty are both involved in that crash at turns 3 and 4, and it puts us under the 4th caution.
Mike came along way after the wreck, but they're running so fast they just couldn't react fast enough to save the car. They got into each other.
Here's what happened.
You see the 8 car there. He's got the fender on the 26 car. He's sideways there, turns around. From there on, it's history, folks. Once you get around backwards, that wall will get you.
There are no soft landings here.
Boy, it looked like they got together as it went off in the corner. As they come along, Kyle Petty's going to enter into the frame here. You can see the liquid on the track up there. There's Kyle. He's already got into the wall and coming down sideways.
That was the exhaust pipe you seen coming around there, so he really smacked her.
I tell you, that's brakes locked up. She's going to keep sliding. It's a little slippery on that top side.
Now there's Petty and Marcus both coming off the wall. Tried to go high. Apparently got into each other, trying to miss it.
That's just a judgment. You go either high or low. Sometimes you right move, if not, or you're pinned in.
You know, both these cars, Kyle Petty and Dave Marcus, I think that's the best I've seen Dave run in 5 years. And I was really thinking he might have a top 5 finish today, and that's a shame. And Runt was the builder for Hoss Ellington's cars, and I drove for him. I used to accuse him of not giving me everything he had until race day. That thing was flying.
Trouble. Ricky Rudd is hard into the wall. Former winner here at Dover, and Morgan Shepherd went shooting by on the bottom at tremendous speed. Now will Earnhardt get his lap back as they come to the line?
There's Spencer trying to hold the 4 off.
Earnhardt gets his back, and Spencer gets one of his 2.
Some race cars.
Ricky Rudd, who captured the 500 here last September.
Gosh, he's outside a little bit.
Lake Speed got into the rear quarter panel there and turned him around. And like I say, once that car gets in that direction, it's just where you're going to hit.
If you'll watch, there's not even any skid marks on the ground. That's so slippery on that part of the track. You'll see all 4 tires locked up in that smoke, but you still don't see a patch on the ground as much as you do in the bottom.
Front.
You know, he can make those moves and never get in trouble. Somebody else done that, it'll cause a 3-car wreck.
Oh, man.
Well,
9 car lifted the 44, got in the back of him going down the corner.
Yeah, that was hardly PJ's fault. Ernie Irvin slowed dramatically, and somebody ran into the back of Parnelli Jones Jr. Yeah, see, Ernie just almost stops. PJ's right there. Rick Wilson got in the back of him.
Poor Bobby Hillen just barely got
There's
by.
Labonte, Terry Labonte center punching the 9 car. Gave the nose of his car in.
Hillen's driven right through the middle of 3 of these deals today. And come away pretty much unscathed.
There we go.
Okay, the 4 car just running slow there, and they run up behind him, and he didn't check up quick enough.
You'll see smoke whispering right out of the left side of that 9. I mean, out of the 4 car.
Yeah.
As you said, PJ ran down into Parnelli. That's easy to make that mistake, isn't it?
See Jeff coming here.
Here comes
How
Jeff
slow do I have to go and miss all this stuff?
Yeah, he hasn't got enough left to hit anybody with. He can't. Former winner here, both driver and car owner. Trouble in turn 1.
Sterling into the wall.
And he hit it hard.
While this is going on, you've got the 12 car and the 21 trying to get a lap back.
Race back to the line. Dale Jarrett also involved in that one. Another look at it. 7 caution of the day.
Okay, you see Sterling going in the corner here, right by himself. Smoke come out. It looked like he might have lost something in the motor compartment there. It just turned around on him, like maybe the engine locked up, Neil.
It's hard to tell, boys. Something, he had a little puff. I don't know if he locked the left rear up or if he had the... Whoa. Man, that's the part we didn't see before.
Yep, there's Dick Trickle and Jeff Bodine trying to go through.
This is when you say, where do I go?
And you say, nowhere right now. Slow down. Wait on him to make his mind up which way he's going to go.
Now the white car will be Jimmy Hensley and the yellow car Derek Cope.
Waltrip is usually the kind of guy that really paces himself in these long.
Trouble in 4. Derek Cope in the wall. Bad day for yellow cars. Let's see what happened here.
Okay, Derek.
Ooh, late speed.
Well, I tell you, he just got on that outside out there. Might have got into a problem, I don't know, but he just outside, and then it broke loose on him, went up the track.
Check, that's Bobby Labonte underneath him, not late speed. And Dick Trickle, Brett Bodine getting past.
Look at everybody head for the bottom. They're going to try to get just as low as they can and hope he stays up there.
Duck and cover.
Yep. This is after he got in the wall, really backed in there. You see him locked up. This is when you want to stop. Don't head back out in that traffic.
You notice how slick the top part of that track is. Even at 20 miles an hour, the back end's still sliding just a little bit.
What you want to do is move in there. Boy, look at Rusty, like Buddy's talking about here. Getting after him now.
I think Rusty.
Trouble back straightaway. Mark Martin lost it, saved it. Jimmy Hensley goes around and doesn't touch a thing.
Boy, that was some great driving by Rick Wilson there.
I think Bobby Labonte behind him, though, did get into the... This is after it started. You see Mark Martin. See him get loose there?
Yep.
Saved it.
He got loose. rear end twitched out on the car. He had to get out of the gas a little bit, but the chain reaction to the rear is what the problem was. Spencer turned it around. The 22 is going to enter in here somewhere. I think he was slowing and got in the outside. Well,
there goes Spencer by on the inside wall. You see Rick Wilson go through that little opening there.
There's Trickle up there against. No, that's the 22 against the wall.
Trickle hit everything on the bottom. Let's see.
This was a pass for the lead. Oh,
Bobby Labonte. Looks like he got tipped there into the fence.
Watch Rick Wilson right here. He's headed directly to the door on the 7 car. He makes a tremendous save right here.
Look at all of them in the bottom down there gouging around.
That's Dick Trickle in the middle of that sandwich.
Oh, is that the, it looked like Phil Parsons right on the bottom down there. It's hard to tell.
Bobby Hillen.
Bobby Hillen. I'm sorry, Hillen.
From the backstretch.
Wow, that tells you there's nowhere to go sometimes. Look at Dale Jarrett there with the wheels locked up.
Jeff Gordon up against the back of Bill Elliott.
Yep. Here again. Riding along in 6th spot. Here's your leader on pit road, Davey Allison.
Whoa, it's coming around. Whoa.
And he nicks the pit wall. That's a very sharp turn down off the banking to get onto the pit lane there.
Plus, there was a ton of oil dry. When we get an opportunity after this stop, we'll go back. There was so much oil dry, it didn't help him either.
So Allison is back out. Jimmy Spencer is on pit road. Let's have another look here.
But let's watch as he turns off. Watch when he turns off this white line. He's coming down pit road. Now, wait till he gets right. Look at the oil dry right there where it's been coming off track like Buddy's talking about. He got in that oil dry with the right rear wheel. You see the dust flying up off of it. More oil dry. You know, whenever there's a caution, they put all the safety equipment on the track and clean it off. Where it goes is to the bottom.
Right.
Where you got to have a happy medium or survival. You know, he's up there in that points thing. If he keeps too hard or blows it out, he'll be out of the race and go all the way to the rear. Another wreck coming off turn 2.
Hot Strickland. I think a hamburger got him. And the hits just keep on coming. The latest, Hot Strickland at the McDonald's Ford in the back straightaway. That puts us under caution here for the 10th time today at lap 321. Let's show you what happened.
Can't really tell. It just looked like he went around.
He's right there in front again. He came off turn 2, looped it around.
He's in good shape there.
Gant and Wally Dallenbach getting past. Top left corner of your screen.
We can see him when he gets sideways up there. It was directly in front of Gant and Wally Dallenbach like you're talking about. Right down at the bottom.
Wow.
We showed at the top of the show that there's not very much banking. I think it's like 9 degrees off of that corner, but it doesn't take but just a little bit. On that straightaway, it's going to shove you right down at the bottom. Right, and I saw.
Uh-oh, we got a spin. There goes Waltrip up in the third corner. Oh, man, he hit hard.
Hit the driver's side really hard. Couldn't tell, but did you see what brought up Buddy happened right down in the corner?
I've seen it, but I want to see it on replay again. I don't want to say anything until I see it.
13th caution of the day. Let's show the replay.
That's after the fact there. I don't know.
He's already sideways sliding up the track. So I can get that driver's door right into the track, into the wall.
The car owner's not going to be too happy.
No.
Driver's probably pretty upset.
Through there and took a chance on running the car that was loose.
Yeah, you know, they just had that opportunity also to work on the cars, along with the fact that just in the last few minutes, the track has got shaded again. Well, there we go, right up underside Rusty.
Oh, man. Oh,
both of them.
Rusty cracks the wall hard. Keeps it down to the bottom of the racetrack.
Oh.
And Jimmy Hensley slides into the driver's door of Wallace's car, and Jeff Bodine piles in.
Boy, hopefully Rusty got that hand out of that thing, I'm telling you.
He got smacked 3 times. And he's undoing the window net with his right hand.
Yeah.
And climbing out.
Man, you hate to see it, but the first thing you think about Rusty doesn't need to re-injure that.
What a devastating crash. That's right.
Both in the same wreck. There's a 6 car coming up. And it looked like he got a little bit loose. Back in, broke loose. Oh man. Rusty hit it a ton now.
Now, this is the bad part. No, he got her slowed up some, but look at the 7 car coming here.
I think he got tapped in the rear.
This is what worried me right in the driver's door.
This is the one that worried me, this 15 car coming down here. Rusty's got it stopped now. They're going to slap him side to side. Boy, I tell you, buddy, I was afraid that thing really hurt him there.
3 solid hard hits for Rusty Wallace. From our steel helicopter cam.
Here's the 6 car under Rusty right now. Looks like the 6 car might have got loose right there, and they slapped together. That takes the 2 car to the outside wall.
You can see that black area that they were in. The minute Rusty moved out of the black area into that gray, he was out of control.
Look at the 7 hit him right in the door.
Yeah, and it punched him on an angle, too.
Jimmy Hensley got turned off the front bumper of Morgan Shepherd.
There's
Hensley
nothing
lifted.
to do. You know, right in the grass,
And
wide open.
None of them. That front straightaway, it looks 5 cars wide, but it's not. Here in real time, as it happened.
That's what happened. The 6 car got loose, Neil, and slid up into the 2 car and moved him over in the racetrack.
Watch how fast Hensley and Bodine come at him.
See, that's what hurt when you're setting still, but Bodine had scrubbed off enough speed.